closet door. I'm here in my studio, aka Board Game Closet. I love this song. I'm worried we use it too much, but it's still a good song. Anyways, before diving into today's nugget of civics, I wanted to thank those of you who have donated to keep this bird in the air. We simply can't make the show without that tried and true public radio standby, listener donations. If you listen to the show and can support it, just go to civics101podcast.org and click donate, or just click the link in our show notes to give a gift in any amount. $5 a month as a sustaining member, it gets you a swanky new Civics 101 face mask. But whatever amount you can give, please know we are going to keep asking people smarter than us to answer your questions about how our country works. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here's the show.
Civics 101 is supported in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Good afternoon and welcome on this most august occasion. Electors and guests, please find your seats.
You're listening to Civics 101. I'm Nick Capodice.
I'm Hannah McCarthy.
And today we're talking about electors, the 538 individuals who vote on the first Monday after the second Wednesday in December. This year, that's December 14th. Because
when you're casting your ballot for the presidential candidate, you're really selecting it for the slate of electors.
This is Jessie Kratz, historian at the National Archives, the place responsible for administering the Electoral College.
We've said it before and we'll say it again. When you vote for a president in November, you're not voting for the president. You're voting for a slate of electors.
Every party, before the election, chooses that slate. The slate is a list of people who will cast their vote in mid-December, usually for the candidate who won the popular vote of that state.
Okay, so let's use a small state as an example. New Hampshire has 4 electoral votes. So before the election, each party chose 4 different people who would vote on December 14th?
Yes, the Office of the Secretary of State in New Hampshire posted 12 names to their website. 4 Democratic electors, 4 Republican, and 4 Libertarian. President-elect Joe Biden won in New Hampshire, so those 4 Democrats will go to the State House on the 14th to cast their vote.
Who gets to be an elector?
Here's Jessie again.
So the Constitution contains very few provisions relating to the qualifications of electors. Basically, no senator or representative or person holding an office of trust or profit. That's basically no federal office holders, no political appointees, no federal judges. That's pretty much it. And this process varies vastly from state to state. But in the most general terms, the parties nominate a slate of potential electors at their state party convention, or the party central committee chooses them. And they often choose somebody who is a party loyalist, somebody that they want to recognize their service and dedication to the party. That might be a state elected official, a state party leader. It could be Bill Clinton if he was a private citizen at that time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Bill Clinton in 2016 was an elector in New York and cast his vote for Hillary.
Yeah, he did. In some states, you actually get to see the names of those electors on the ballot. So the bubble you fill in will say Donald Trump or Joe Biden. But below that, 2 different columns of names of who would actually cast that vote in December.
Did the electors know they're going to be picked beforehand?
Not always.
I received a text message from a particular someone saying, "Hey, you want to be an elector?" I said, "Absolutely, that'll be great."
Who's this?
My name is Marseille Allen. I'm a lead agent with the Michigan Department of Corrections and a human rights activist. I was selected to be an at-large elector for the state of Michigan, 2020. And apparently I was selected right then and there at the convention.
Michigan certified their results on November 23rd for Joe Biden, so Marseille will go to the State House on December 14th.
Is this Marseille's first time being an elector?
This is my first time. I mean, I am not a expert at history, but knowing the history of the Electoral College, I know that I am a part of a process that is extremely controversial, but has determined presidents since the establishment of our country. And so it's an honor to be part of it. It's almost bittersweet. You know, the 3/5 compromise was actually because of the Electoral College. People need to understand that my ancestors were not even considered a full human. So as an African-American woman who's voting for a woman of African and Indian descent to be vice president, of course, and Vice President-elect Joe Biden, I wouldn't be surprised if I became emotional because of it. It is something that I haven't really come to terms with, but it's full circle from not being seen as a full human being to actually determining who the president of this country is.
That's electors for today. If you want to know who your own state's electors are, we'll have links to the National Archives with all that information on our website, civics101podcast.org.
From PRX.